stop what you are doing right now and listen to my story. I remember when I was about 13 or 14, I was always just scrolling and scrolling on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and so on. All these bullshit apps that I have told you so many times to delete them. Bro, my life was so bad, and as yours will be right now if you are doing this. I was just fucking brain dead. I needed more and more dopamine until I realized this thing. After 1 or 2 years of self improvement, I realized that the time that I did a dopamine detox, when I deleted all those apps and started a monk mode, it changed my life forever. Here is an obvious way to change your life forever and never need that much dopamine ever again through dopamine detox. Right now, I want you to imagine how will the drug or alcohol addict get rid of his addiction. Bro, he will fail, but after some time, he will succeed by having help from other persons that have also defeated that addiction or from professional guys. So listen to me if you are trying to defeat your dopamine addiction right now. This dopamine addiction is also like the other drugs, alcohol, coffee, the, I don't know, whatever you think those drugs are. And you must slowly cut them off. So one day you spend, let's say, 3 hours on TikTok, or if you want to do like I did my dopamine detox, I deleted everything. I turned off all the notifications. I created a habit tracker, a gym workout plan, a business, and I followed my purpose until I do not need any more dopamine to live. Like all the average guys are like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Don't you need a little bit of dopamine? No, bro, you do not need dopamine. You can get dopamine from small things, and that's the beauty of life. You get dopamine from hanging out with a friend, from doing something productive that benefits you in the long run and in this present moment. Because let's say you work in your business, you feel happy, you are not over excited because you watched us, let's say, a 5 minute fucking weird edited video that constantly brings you and never lets go of your dopamine receptors. So I had one friend, let's say, imagine this. I had a friend that asked me, bro, what the fuck are you doing with your life? How do you have fun? Bro, you do not need these fucking weirdo apps to have fun. All the average guys say that. We as modern young men, I told them, I as a modern young man, ambitious young man, I need to cut off all distractions and focus on my purpose. And he understood it somehow. And from that point, he started to respect me more. So, bro, you have the choice. It is so important that you acknowledge this. Dopamine isn't fun. Discipline is fun, bro. In your mind, you think, bro, discipline is something hard and so on. That's because the fucking motivational shorts, motivational TikTok videos, reels have told you, bro, be hard, do not think about your emotions and so on, bro. That's so much true. But discipline isn't hard. Discipline is doing the same things over and over again that are fun and almost easy to do. You do not have to fucking go on the mountain and do 5,000 push ups a day and feel like you've been hit by a bus or shot in the head and in the chest because we are so sore from those discipline moments, bro. Discipline means doing your bed something easy and fun that you can do almost instantly. That makes you do your first task, your also your basic task, I could say. So do not ever listen to those guys that say, bro, discipline is for military guys. I'm not a military guy. I'm more of a normal guy, rational guy, or something like that, bro. Nah. Discipline and willpower. Willpower is the skill to resist doing bad things, and discipline is the skill to do hard things or things that you wouldn't want to do. You must have those two skills. You can improve them, bro. It's not the end of the line. With dopamine, you cannot improve. If you want to get even more dopamine, you need to start watching even weirder videos that are going to fry your fucking brain off, and you'll get the well-known brain rot. But with discipline, you will improve it anyways by doing small tasks like not eating that sugary thing, or doing your bed, doing your workout, doing your habit tracker, going to the gym at the right time, being in the right state of mind and not being fucking in a trance from all these dopamine videos. So it's your choice. Let's say you are skeptical about doing a dopamine detox, bro. A dopamine detox means just this. You start to cut off all the easy dopamine that you can get. You do not have to cut off working out because that's a harder dopamine, because you have to put in some work to get that same kind of happiness. Not just fucking scrolling for weird videos of girls shaking their ass or something like that, bro. That's not hard and that's not discipline. You have to realize this is a drug that we are infected by, and we will continue to be until the days that our world will change forever. Because I think that there is again a war on masculinity and on fucking our attention span. And that's sad, I could say. So, till this day, I haven't found a better, more safer way to improve my life than a dopamine detox. Bro, monk mode is the most efficient way to level up in your life. Imagine footballers, imagine kickboxers that have achieved a high level of power and skill. Bro, they all have cut off all their distractions and focused on one thing. Because if you focus on one thing, you become an expert. And if you are an expert, no one can stop you. Not even the dopamine, not even the drugs. Maybe the drugs somewhat times because you lose discipline. But this is the constant cycle of life. You do not have discipline, you will have just dopamine. You increase your discipline, you are in a good period of life, then you increase your dopamine, your weird lifestyle, and then it goes back, and so on, so on. But you will feel fulfilled one time in your life. Just take this one action and delete all these apps. As I've said in the past two videos, I think, delete all these apps. Start living like a monk, like a kickboxer who is in fucking Thailand in a boot camp or something like that. And you'll be fulfilled. Trust me. This is so important. My name is Kalin Hex, and my mission is to spread the message that there's a hack to everything in life. Till the next time, hack your way closer to perfection, and remember that we are a tribe of young men going closer to perfection.